Grateful to be alive. I'm about to embark on my journey of making a juice, a different type of juice. I just left Target and bought a couple things that I needed. I spent a little bit of money in there, man. Now I need to stop at Publix and buy the rest of the ingredients. But overall, grateful to be alive. I'm grateful as well for Gary Vaynerchuk. There was this lady at Target that she's always been nice to me. Every time she sees me, she she's just so kind. She's so beautiful and kind, and I'm always a dick. And I thought about her within the last month. I just told her, I just let her know, I'm grateful. I just told her to keep being her regardless of the energy that I give. Thank you, thank you for always being positive and optimistic and respecting. So, I'm not saying I'm a change for anybody. I'm not saying, it's all Google Gaga, but she's still a good person. She needs to know that. And regardless of where I'm at, regardless of my failures, I don't need to be putting that shit on somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of the reality that I'm just losing. You know what I'm saying? Like, straight up, I'm just losing. I don't see myself playing offense at a big level. When I was younger, I was on the offense. I was always active. I was just I was awesome, and I still am. One of the common denominators that I've allowed to dictate my own self-belief when it comes to my awesomeness is my lack of the amount of money that I have. You know what I'm saying? Like, the fact that I don't have a lot of money, it kind of tugs at my self-image and my belief about myself, my confidence, and also the fact that I don't get a lot of bitches. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit really gets to me. It puts me in a position of also, I look at it from another point of view as well. I'm like, all right, cool, I'll accept responsibility. Yeah, I could improve. There's areas that I could continue developing in. I must continue improving on the bag and staying fit. A lot of these things are personal things that I'm going to do regardless, but I realize as well that a byproduct of me doing these things is the bitches come. And I ask myself, how do I want to position myself if I were to have bitches? And I'm cool with approaching, I'm cool with complimenting, I'm cool with breaking ice. But ultimately, I want to get to a point where they know, you know what I'm saying? Like, the bitches come to me. And I'm not saying they just know, you know what I'm saying? They know what's up. And if it ain't like that, then it's the complete opposite, you know what I'm saying? Then I'm going to be thirsting over them. And to be quite honest, I love women. They're fucking valuable. But I don't see me expending so much energy like I have. Because now energy is not just throwing game at them and spending a little time and just cake and throwing, just spitting game in her ear. That's not what it is. Now it's a financial and investment to be able to get in the cheeks. And it's funny because I'm torn between I got to be more direct. And pretty much the last couple girls that I asked to hang out, they pretty much, it didn't go positive, but it's cool. It went positive because in the long run, I'm sure that they probably would have been a headache anyway. Fuck that perspective. But I've been that sucker that actually took girls out. And then I've also been the fucking champ that didn't have to. I was like, nah, bitch, I just invite them to come through. And as you get older, you would think that the most honorable or respectful way to do things is by by fucking by being like doing shit right, taking them out to eat and showing them a good time outside of just inviting them over to fuck them. But it's crazy because as much as the world may paint a picture and as much as bitches front and act like that's what they want, when you do that, they look at you as a simp. They look at you as a beta ass male, and they look at you as a fucking asset, and they look to extract as much from you, and they're gonna see how much they could pull out of you before they give the cheeks. And sometimes they see that it's like a stop loss, but on I would say like a trailing stop loss. It's like the women have a trailing stop loss, and they operate like. And by the way, I'll hedge this up front. Not all women, but a lot of girls have what's called the trailing stop loss, and they'll ride that motherfucking wave. You know what I'm saying? They'll ride that market. They'll ride that bull all the way to the top. And the second that you stop saying yes, depending on how deep invested you are, but let's just for an example, let's say that you meet them, you take her out to eat, bam, she didn't have to give up the cheeks. You try to link up with her again, and you buy her a little gift. You take her to the mall, you buy her a little gift, and you take her out to grab something to eat, grab some smoothies, bam, she still hasn't given up the cheeks. She's gonna ride this motherfucking wave and see how far you're willing to go. Not all women are like that, and I'm sure that there's a majority of motherfuckers that get the cheeks on day one. And the internet has exposed a lot of this mentality, this shit that's going on. There's a lot of bitches that are mad as fuck as well. There's a lot of motherfucking bitches that are silent, they just know not to say the secrets of the trade. But there are some bitches that they've already said enough for just now. It's just a matter of motherfuckers being aware. And look, there's nothing wrong with how they operate. It's not a bad thing, it's not a good thing. It's a strategy. You know what I'm saying? We all have a strategy to survive on earth. My strategy is I work a job to make money. Women's strategies sometimes is showing some tits, seducing, opening up them legs, or just simply being a beautiful girl, or and when it comes to other girls that are not privy to a pretty privilege, there's some psychological fucks that happen. Pretty much a lot of the complaints and bullshit accusations that women have towards men, whatever it is, blah blah blah, that's exactly what the fuck they doing to all you niggas. So if you want to learn how you're being finessed, just recognize, just listen, just fucking listen. Just listen to what the fuck she's accusing you of. And I'm 80+% sure that's the underlying problem. The only thing is it's not you, it's her. Or whoever it is in this case. If you're a woman listening to this, just listen to what he's complaining about. And 9 times out of 10, that's his perspective, and that's probably what's going through his mind. And again, it's not a bad thing. It's a strategy. But I just trust that we as a whole, as a nation, tighten the fuck up. And I've already made a decision. I'm gonna continue making progress in my own journey. I've seen happy couples. I've also seen miserable couples. I've seen people that are single and they look rejuvenated and happy as fuck as well. So although I do want some cheeks, you know what I'm saying, I'm not willing to compromise who I am. I'm not willing to compromise the growth that I've developed. And I know I'm not at a point where I could even impress or consistently impress a girl, or sustain a woman's attention. In this world, and from what I'm learning, in order to sustain a woman's attention is money. You know what I'm saying? Like, although man, this is just the most beautiful sales pitch. I've heard it plenty of times. Oh, I'm good. You know, you ask a girl, what do you enjoy doing? Like, what's your thing? And they, you know, there's some girls that would say, oh, I just like basic stuff, this and that. And I'm not about spending, like, if you hear a girl say that, red flag. You know what I'm saying? Like, bitch, I mean, don't get it twisted. There are some women that are okay with living a basic life, but overall and long term, we all have a fucking desire. Even me, I have a desire. So for a girl to tell you, oh, you know, that's not what excites me, this and that, that's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? That's bullshit. It's okay to say that's what excites me, but I'm okay with being without it, or hustling and working and doing what we have to do in order to attain it. But overall, you know, I'm going to just keep living my life and just appreciate more of the connections I have. I notice a lot of one thing that I'm going to wind down, but keep growing, keep developing, do the best to make the best out of your life. You know what I'm saying? I was driving over the road for so long, and man, it's fucking, I don't know, man. I gotta get better at socializing, but also, yeah, just being a better version of myself, just being able to connect with people at all levels, being okay with just saying, you know, hi, knowing a little bit about people, and opening up as well. You know, opening up as well. This lady asked for my name. I was like, what's my name? What's your name? You know, I don't know. I guess I ain't fucking feel. I don't know, man. It's just something about, I have a very weird way of living, but overall, I'm gonna keep moving forward. I'm gonna keep improving. I'm gonna enjoy the rest of the time that I have here on earth and make the best out of it, even if it's through initial failure, and then developing and learning from those failures. So yeah, let's get into this. I'm gonna go in fucking Publix and get some goods, spend some more money, which I don't want to spend. But you guys just spent $60 at Target. I didn't think I was gonna spend that much. But they're only one time. They're items that I only have to buy one time. That's not a problem. Running kind of low for the week. I'm gonna use my debit card on this one so I can still have some cash. Let's go. Enjoy life.